Hooray for Hollywood! Hello there. I am Stan the Movie Man, and this is your WIMZ.com movie review. Today, coming to you from the lovely Casa de Stan. This week, your votes at WIMZ.com sent me to see That's My Boy, starring Adam Sandler, Andy Samburg, Leighton Meester, Vanilla Ice, and more. It is the story of Donnie Berger, who, when he was about 13 years old, was seduced by one of his teachers. That union produced a child that Donnie, in all of his maturity at that age, named Han Solo. The teacher was tried and convicted and sentenced to 30 years in prison, and Han Solo was put in Donnie's father's custody until Donnie was 18, at which point Donnie would take over the raising of Han Solo. But, as one might expect, things didn't go particularly well in their relationship, and Donnie and Han Solo parted ways when Han turned 18. Jump ahead to the present day, and now Donnie is facing a $43,000 overdue IRS tax bill, and if he doesn't come up with the money in about 5 days, he's going to go to prison for 3 years. He discovers that his son, Han Solo, now calls himself Todd, and is a very successful businessman, and is about to get married in a lavish ceremony to a young woman named Jamie, played by Leighton Meester. Donnie shows up at the location of the wedding with his intent being to get Todd to join him at the prison where his mother is currently being held for a reunion show of some sorts, of a trashy talk show. And he plans on getting paid $50,000 for getting this all to come together for the talk show. Of course, hilarity ensues. Or at least I'm sure that was the plan. Unfortunately, the movie is a victim of its own trashiness. While I was one of the few people who liked Sandler's last movie, Jack and Jill, it had some redeeming qualities to it, and it made me laugh. This film makes me laugh as well. Unfortunately, the film decides it's going to scrape the very bottom of the lowest level of the barrel in the story elements it uses, and I just simply cannot forgive that. If you want to be crude and sexual in a movie, I don't have any problem with that. If you want to try to wring laughs out of statutory rape and another act that I'm not going to discuss in my video review, but is against the law as well, and against the laws of nature as well, then you've crossed a line that I simply can't join you over on the other side. And the film just goes too far for me in that respect. It does have some laughs, and the presence of Vanilla Ice as himself, and Todd Bridges from Different Strokes as himself, or varieties of themselves in the movie, along with a lot of other cameos and special appearances. That part makes the film interesting to watch, to see what's going to happen next. But once it crosses that line, there was no way it could redeem itself enough for me to suggest you go and see it. While the film does have some laughs, it is the very lowest form of humor. And afterwards, I felt like I probably should take a boiling hot shower and use Brillo pads to try to knock the scum off of me. It is just a repugnant movie, and I can't suggest anybody go and see it unless you're some sort of masochist who enjoys inflicting that kind of pain on yourself, in which case, knock yourself out. I'm giving it 1 guitar. Go to WINZ.com to read my complete review, as well as to vote on the movie that I see next time. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to send them to me at StanTheMovieMan@att.net, and you can also follow me on Twitter at MovieManStan. Till next time, later.